From Mr. Diddy to Mr. Ohtani. We're gonna steer ourselves into the realm of sports betting. So it's been in the news for about a week or so now. Essentially, what came out was the Dodgers had fired Shohei Ohtani's interpreter, who he had been working with since he came to the league and played for originally the LA Angels. And the reason they had fired him was because he was involved with a Los Angeles betting organization and had owed someone in the realm of, I believe, $4.5 million that essentially was paid out through wire funds from Shohei Ohtani's bank account. So, now the interesting part here, I don't know how much a professional translator makes. Let's say huge overestimation, $1 million a year. That's still not really enough line of credit to have a debt of around, over $4 million. Let me
tell you what I'll be translating.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
And then Shohei Ohtani came out, I believe yesterday, on the 26th or 25th, did his first interview since the whole situation came down, and essentially said he had never placed any sports bets, and he had never paid that money. So he's claiming that essentially he was hacked, and that money just disappeared out of his bank account, even though it was clearly logged in through him. The files show it had to be logged in through him. It was wired. It was confirmed through his phone number.
He can't speak English.
Got two-factor confirmed.
Can't speak English.
Listen. I'm a Dodgers fan, so we're not gonna do too much on this.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Season just started. I mean, come on. We gotta.
So this is so interesting right before the season. Man, it just writes itself.
I feel like it's all BS, and free Ohtani.
Free Ohtani.
But nah, it's a tricky situation to be in, though. For my own selfish reasons, I hope this thing just goes away and that his former interpreter gets hit with the book, but
Takes the fall.
Yeah.
And I think that is what's going to happen. I think Ohtani's too important to the league. I think he's too valuable of an asset, and for a league that makes up their own rules the way they want to, like MLB, he'll walk away scot-free, and his interpreter will do life in prison. No, I'm joking. He's probably not even going to go to prison.
He's probably
because is betting illegal?
I was gonna say, what was he actually?
Exactly. I don't think betting's illegal in LA.
Yeah.
they're gonna extradite him.
So he just won't work in Major League Baseball again.
Yeah, which is fine.
So this opens up a pretty good question where it's I ain't gonna say what's been on the internet because that's not fair. But what do y'all think in hoops? If something comes out about LeBron, do you think Adam Silver is gonna cover it up?
Yes, absolutely.
They were talking about the same
absolutely.
thing back in the day with NBA has been such a big pulse in the culture right now because now that WNBA finally is getting some recognition. Back when the whole Brittany Griner thing happened, right? Or was it, was it Brittany or was it
Brittany Griner?
Brittany Griner that happened. If it was Stephen Curry or LeBron James, they would have been out immediately because they were so important to the league. But now that the WNBA is now at that aspect, that's what's happening with hoops. It depends on how important they are to the culture of America. If it was a smaller player, then no. But if they were a player that meant so much to the league,
are they going
such
to the game?
Such as
Jontay Porter, who's another scumbag.
Whoa.
Who's getting hit with betting cases, insider trading information, essentially. Jontay takes it to the next level. I think Ohtani will walk scot-free. Jontay might actually face some issues here. So what Jontay was doing was he had a Discord, I believe, that people would pay to join, and he would tell them, hey, here's trade rumors. Hey, take these unders or take these overs. Specifically, hey, take that Jontay Porter's going to take less than 3 shots this game. And guess what? He took 1 shot and then had to come out of the game because his eye hurt.
So shaving points.
So he was purposely coming out of games with reoccurring injuries, purposely taking bad shots.
Getting ejected like a player for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah. Tay had
we can talk about it. We
Tay
can
had
talk
a
about it.
take on
We
it.
can talk about it.
Tay had so Draymond got ejected in 3 minutes in today's game with a double technical foul or double technicals called on him. Tay's thinking that's cooking the books.
I mean, seemed kind of suspicious to me that he was arguing that vehemently about a call that wasn't even called on him. I'm no genius, but it just seemed kind of fishy to me.
I mean,
I think
you have to look at the bet line, I guess. You have to see
Yeah, so the reason-
does it
what-
stack up.
What triggered the investigation in Jontay was that the under for either his minutes or his shots, I can't remember which one, but took an immediate spike up before the game, and then it paid out, and it was for that day the highest paying bet of the day. Which it's like who? I'm an NBA fan. I watch NBA every day. I didn't even know Jontay Porter's on the Raptors. I knew he was Michael Porter's brother. I knew he played for Missouri. I didn't know he was on the Raptors.
Yeah.
So who's taking that bet? People that are in the know on his Discord paying him to take that bet.
Especially because like the Raptors are not really well folded of a team this year. Like,
No, they're ass.
And even if they were, he's just like a
He's like a 10 minutes a game guy.
Yeah, he's a fringe NBA player.
He's a two-way contract guy.
Mm.
Yeah. But.
So what's worse? Like, so he's probably not going to be in the league anymore, right?
Oh hell
Yeah,
no.
nah.
Too much liability to sign
Probably,
him.
it's probably cut at this point.
So we can give Leandro Ball a try.
Never.
I'll take ball. I'll take
Thank you. He just stole
ball movement. As LeVar said.
Ball
Part of the big baller brand over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, not gonna happen. Would you be surprised though if LeBron was sports betting?
No, because all these.
Don't worry. The LeBron scandal will come out.
Let me make sure I say this.
The steroid scandal will be brought to forefront.
Y'all can see this. I didn't say this. I did not say this. So all I'm saying is, I think something's gonna come out with LeBron. I don't think it's gonna be like really bad, but it's like we gotta give him, his flowers. We don't have our LeBron.
That's all.
replacement.
That's all we do.
Huh?
That's all we do.
I mean, you have somebody in the league like Vince Carter that's been around for a long time that stayed in the league, but not as relevant as LeBron. But LeBron invests a lot of money into his health. I mean, you invest $1 million into your health a year.
It's a lot of steroids.
I'm
just saying.
Also,
You guys,
if you have
I
a good
did say
trainer
it.
and you have
I
good
said it.
nutrition and
I
everything else
did
like
say
that,
it.
I did.
you could be good. I mean,
Say it again.
The muscle pills.
LeBron James, look at the camera. LeBron James is on steroids. I would say,
Senator,
like
Senator, I was
like-
never on steroids.
allegedly.
I just got bigger and stronger the older.
you're acting like it's Barry Bonds. My head got huge and everything else like that.
Like Jimmy, do you guys know who Jimmy High Roller is?
Yeah.
You know who Jimmy High Roller is. Actually, local guy from Vancouver. Shout out to Jimmy.
Oh, you from here?
He's from Vancouver.
I never knew it. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Really cool guy. But he made a video kind of exposing LeBron and some of the steroid accusations against him. Cleared up that he was a LeBron fan and everything, but like these are kind of hard to fight. Guess what happened? That video got 10 million views, and then he had to take it down.
See,
The LeBron PR team came after him.
It's kind of intriguing too. He's never had a 27-7 game.
huh?
Oh, it's his average, but he's never actually had that. Yeah.
In all the games he's played in his NBA career, he's never had that stat line.
Interesting.
That's like the Blazers.
Winning.
No, not having.
I mean, how
Shots
are we doing
fired.
against Atlanta right now? I thought up in that last check, but then I hope they get to 20 wins this year. Let's go.
Wait, they're not at 20 wins
They're
yet?
19 wins right
No,
now.
we
No,
don't
they're
want.
not.
We don't want 20 wins. We want Charlotte to have 20 wins. I want a better pick.
Want a better pick? I mean, yeah, we have more
I want
chances.
Cody
for-
Williams.
Nobody in the
I
draft
mean,
right now.
yeah, that's why it's like we have
say that
we have
now.
a weak draft right now.
Until we find him.
Say that now.
Okay,
Okay.
Bronny.
Fuck man.
Honestly, honestly,
Let him ride.
Kyle,
Let him ride
no.
at USC.
Kyle, it's like real talk. If he does come out
Okay.
and the Blazers have the number 1 overall pick,
Oh, we're not taking him number one.
no. Just thinking about this. All right, you know
Even-
more.
even
You,
for-
you know more than likely, LeBron. There'd at least be a meeting that happens about him playing on the same team as
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So like,
Would you entertain it?
No,
in
I
a
don't-
down
I
draft.
don't need a 40-year-old LeBron on the Trailblazers. No, I'm sorry. I
mean,
don't.
how-
He still might be
you
the
had a
great.
40-year-old Pau Gasol that didn't play.
He
Again,
still-
and he still did pretty decent.
And
as
even
a
at
coach.
even at 40 years old, he still
How about
might
this? How
he
about
still
this?
might be the best player to ever
The
put that jersey
Blazers,
on.
the Blazers have 2 first-round picks. The second one being the Warriors, which will probably be like 15th, 16th. If Bronny's available at that point, I would throw a flyer for like the 16th to 20th pick.
I mean, that was a Nasir Little, and he turned out pretty well. I mean, he was a
He
13th,
what?
16th pick. Nasir Little.
He what?
He was like a six. He turned
No.
Yeah,
He
turned out pretty well, like as a player. He had some.
I'm not a
punts and
Nasir
great
Little guy.
moments.
Great.
I was a fan of him.
Great.
I would.
He's doing better.
I would
than,
take
Scoot at the moment. To be honest.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I saw
Come
Scoot
on.
live. He was dribbling the. He needs more experience.
Nah,
Yes,
shit.
he's gonna do good. There's
Luke
more
Babbitt
experience.
was a better Blazer than Nasir Little.
Ignite.
Whoa,
what?
whoa,
Oh,
Mr.
here we
Chalupa. Mr. Chalupa.
I remember.
Scoot's
Was that
gonna be
100
better with more
points?
experience.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
100 points.
100 points.
Man.
Now it's a funny thing about it. It's a 6-piece chicken McNugget with a $2 purchase for 100 points.
What the fuck?
Just beat me over the head.
Poverty
Yeah.
franchise.
Poverty franchise.
Like I recently went to
and
a
proud
game.
of it.
I recently went to a game. We were courtside. And I went to somebody from New York, and they're like, Madison Square Garden's sold out no matter what every game.
Yeah.
He goes, how many empty seats there are in this stadium right now?
It's
freaking
Portland.
insane.
It's not MSG. Like, wait, it's
But, like,
it's the Moda
But, he
Center.
goes, but he's like, how dedicated are your fans are? Like, Portland's known about dedicated fans. Where are your fans at? Like, I'm here, but like, yeah.
That would never happen at Providence Park. I'll tell you that.
Providence Park, yeah, true. I don't know. It's like
There have
it,
been some
it shows
empty
like
games
yes,
there, too.
there are some people like the people that are there, like they do the things like this person's been here for 26 years as a fan. That's cool, but like where are the other empty seats at?
I'll just say this. In these down years, I think Portland really misses out on the opportunity to like have that strong fan base where like they have so mmany creatives in here to fill those seats, to have different nights where like I've always wanted to do like play no games night, where it's kind of like there are, like a business shirt on the back of it, and then you have local people perform where we're getting people in the seats, and then it just looks different because like when you go to like back east and things like that, it's just like you just feel that.
I would love like a open commentary because we're here right now. Open commentary nights from a Play No Games podcast standpoint. We're like live commentary at a game from the Play No Games.
I've said we need a live stream. They're
Like,
watching
that'd be
something.
That'd be fire.
If we watch the Blazer game, and I could explain to you guys why I watched this
Why you
team.
put yourself through this type of pain?
Exactly.
I mean, I'll be in
That
the
would
same
actually be
boat.
pretty funny.
I'll be in the same
I'm
boat.
not
It's
gonna
like,
lie, that would be really funny.
I'll
My
bring
thing is
I'll
like we're
bring
still
someone.
down by 10
I'm
at
down.
halftime. We could catch back up. Like I know
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
You know what I would love for you to do though?
What?
Lead the charge, and the Motor Center needs to be more aggressive. Like
It does need more aggressive.
Like-
we need.
like that needs to be an uncomfortable.
And I think the
environment
NBA
for
will do
opposing
this.
teams.
This is such a side tangent here, but the Clippers are doing it. I mentioned this before, and it's an Instagram clip. They're doing the fan wall. I think more NBA teams are going to adapt to that because they're going to see really great success with that. So I think a portion behind the hoop will NBA teams will slowly trickle that as like the fan section, so which will mean general admission. So it's a one price you get in. Best seat available is who shows up earliest, just like the Timbers Army. So it's GA. Let's say it's a set price of $40, but if you show up early, you're on courtside.
yeah. That's not,
Oh damn!
You get the clappers, you get whatever to like distract, whatever. You get shirts, you get like it's a whole fan experience.
No Diddy, right?
Yeah, but like something else,
Yeah.
like tonight, Gary Neville, the head coach of the Timbers, the manager, he's doing an open like Q&A at a brewery on the east side by Eastmoreland.
You won't see Chauncey Billup doing that.
No, but it's like stuff like you see that in the soccer, even in England, where these like $1 million players and coaches go and they like
They hang out.
go to a bar and they're like, come through if you want to ask questions, all this.
Segue though, like we did have PJ Tucker come through the Lulu Thursdays
Oh,
last
really?
Thursday. And he was just kicking it.
Damn,
For
he
a
was
while.
everywhere last week.
Yeah.
Index too.
He was at Silk Road too.
And he
like,
went
the
to
new,
he went to
Lulu
he went to
bar,
brown
yeah,
he went to brown
yeah.
sugar too.
Yeah,
That
he
guy
just
likes
boun-
Portland.
He likes Portland. He's just bouncing around. But on top of that, what I'm ready to play no games about is like the thing that funny how Portland was like very, very in the spotlight about was when James Harden tried to block Kawhi Leonard's shot, and that's all Portland got like notified for like the nationally at least because there was a national televised game on ESPN when Portland played the Clippers last week, and James Harden tried to block Kawhi Leonard's shot.
That game was nationally televised.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't see the clip?
That was the
like,
first game,
that-
right? That was the Wednesday game?
Yeah, that was
that's
Wednesday
how
game.
much of a joke he thought the game was.
Yeah.
Hey, the Friday game was closer.
Oh,
against the
the Wednesday
Clippers.
game,
what was the result?
after the
We lost.
after the first
Good.
quarter,
Good. We lost.
you know, after the first quarter on
I'm
Wednesday, I was
trying
like,
to
we got
tank.
a shot. We're good. We're not that bad. Like, oh, cool. We're holding our own against them. And then all of a sudden, they just took off. And then, like, when there's so much of a joke that, like, when James Harden's just like, I'm going to try to contest my own teammate's shot. Like, nah.
And see, like, if y'all had this type of commitment last year, y'all might have had Wembanyama right now.
I tried, man. I tried. I made calls. I did everything I could. We were one ball away.
Anywho, I think this is a phenomenal segue for our last topic. I'll give it to you, my man.
Okay, so recently, or I think it was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, it was the last couple of days. Forgive me, it's been a long day. Kai Cenat, he was live streaming.
Kai Cenat?
Kai Cenat, sorry, I always butcher. I always butcher his last name. Forgive me, y'all. Anyway, she's doing his live stream with Tyler. I'm sure some of you may have heard her music before. Had a smash single this past summer called Water.
Make me swim.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Actually, thank you for I didn't know who that was until you
Thank
said
you.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways,
You a hater.
he tried to. That was crazy. He tried to smoothly ask her on a date, and she kind of chuckled, and he was like, "So what's up?" And then she was like, "Well, I mean, why would we do that? Like, we're friends." So, with Bob being the relationship guru here on the show, I want to ask, can you give some words of advice or just your opinion, and you can reflect back on some past experiences you've had? How do you deal with rejection?
Well, rejection is tough, you know. Sometimes you got to take the LeBron James approach because, you know, he's been rejected out of the playoffs multiple times and the finals. But, anywho, I thought I was getting a response out of you out of that.
I mean,
Maybe
rejected out of the playoffs.
4 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
He came close.
Out of
but
21 years, I mean, that
He been to the.
was pretty good. I was just like,
That's a big reach.
yeah. That was
Okay, I'll leave basketball in mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would just say, one. I think he might have been trolling. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't think so at all. He didn't has Tiana Trump out. He didn't has like multiple women.
I think that's his gimmick when he's on these streams. Where like when he had Nikki on, like he was like one. You know,
Rob, you see her.
uh-huh.
You know what she looks like?
Nicki Minaj.
No, well, her too, but Tyler.
Yeah, I've seen Tyler.
You think he was trolling for real?
No, but like you know, you miss 100% of the shots
Because
you
you
don't
don't take
take.
it.
Or when Nicki Minaj looks at you, we're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, that says some other different shit.
She definitely says that. I'll just say this: